welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about my favorite products that I used, tried, whatever, from the month of August. Normally I do like favorites and hates, but there was nothing that I tried throughout the month of August that I didn't like. So we're going to be very positive here today in this video and talk about the products that I did like and that I love and now that I'm using like every day. So if you want to chill with me on this Labor Day, celebrating no work today, and see what I've been loving throughout the month of August, then do not exit. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about, I actually touched on a couple of these products in my recent makeup haul video, and now that I've been like using them all the time, I'm obsessed with them and I want to tell you why. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Anastasia Medium Brown Brow Powder Duo. If you watched my most recent, I know I have like a huge big pimple right there. If you have seen my recent makeup haul, I talked about how I wanted to stop using a brow pencil as of lately, just because I feel like the brow pencil has been doing more damage to my brows than good. I noticed my eyebrows looking like thinner and hair falling out, so I wanted to use a less aggressive method and more of a natural, I guess, appearance and use a brow powder. So I did get this one, and I have to say there's not much of a difference from the brow powder versus the pencil. If anything, I feel like my brows look better now that I've been using a brow powder. And this one by Anastasia Beverly Hills, like, I probably won't ever try another brow powder other than this one, because this, like, not only does the powder go on in such a way to where like you could make it as sheer or opaque as possible, when you put it on, it like doesn't move. And if you like need to or if you make a mistake and you want to like rub a little bit off, like it comes off pretty easily. But if you put it on and like you do a stroke, like it's there. It's not messy. It's not like all over the place. This is really, really good packed brow powder. And I like that it has both the lighter one and the dark so that you can mix the two. I normally do a mixture of the light and the dark towards the front of my brow and then just go darker as I get to like my arch and then to my tail. I love this stuff. And then the product that the tool that I use to go with this, I've been loving as well. This is the Anastasia number 12 brow pencil, which I did talk about this in my recent makeup haul, but now that I've been using it, like I love it. It does have a spoolie at the end that is protected by a little plastic cover, which I keep it on there just to keep this like clean. This brow pencil, I kid you not, is the most precise brush that I've used. I was using one from Morphe that like I really do like, but it was a lot fatter. You know, it wasn't as thin. Like, look how thin that is. It wasn't as thin. It was a little bit thicker, and although it did do the job very well, I feel like this brush makes it easier to be precise and make actual strokes of hair versus like just putting the product on and then brushing it through. I know like this brush was basically the same price as the powder, which I normally wouldn't spend that much on a brush, but when it comes to now like my brows, stuff like that, I want to be able to not cut corners, I guess, which there's nothing wrong in like getting something that's cheaper, because I cut corners all the time with like certain blushes and like whatever. You know, I don't always buy everything that's like prestige brand, but when it comes to something like this, buying the brush that goes with the powder really has made a world of difference, and I love the way my brows love the way my brows look. So I've been absolutely loving these. I'm pretty sure this was like 23 and this was 23, or like 24 and 22, something like that. These are in the $20 range. Moving on to my next product that I also just recently bought. It's in my makeup haul video, but now that I'm using it, I could vouch to how much I love it. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter Clear Gel. This is what it looks like. This was, I think, like $23. And this is what I use to finish off my brows. I use some clear gel, and it's got two different sides. It's got like a smaller side and a fatter side. I normally use like the bigger bristles for the front of my brow, and then I flip it over and use the smaller side to finish the rest of my brow. I am not someone that likes adding fibers, you know, like, you know, those brow gels that are like tinted, or that like you put it on and it makes them look fuller. I personally just don't care for them. Someone like my mom that has like thinner eyebrows than me would, you know, or people that, you know, want to add like fullness to their brows, you know, that would make sense for them to want a product like that. I just personally don't. I just want something that's like clear and that just kind of sets them in place. And I probably won't try another brow gel just because this one works so well for me. And it like, because of this brow gel, taking off my eyebrows at the end of the night, not taking off, but like removing my makeup at the end of the night sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge because it keeps them on. So like, I'm not kidding. This, I could probably wear my makeup for 24 hours and my brows would still look amazing the next day. Like, this stuff is no joke, and it's not like crusty, you know, like you, like if I zoom or come in closer, you really can't even tell that I'm wearing a brow gel, but they look like, you know, perfect and in place. I mean, it's not crusty, it's not too thick, it's seriously the perfect brow gel. I don't know what else to say about it. I love it. Worth it. And all of these products, other than the hair product that I'm going to talk about, I got at Ulta. I know you can get the majority of these products that I'm going to talk about, like the Anastasia and the Benefit. I know you can get at Sephora as well, obviously, and on the company's websites, but all of these things, like the makeup products that I'm going to talk about, I got at Ulta, just so you know. So the next makeup product that I want to talk about, I can't remember if I did talk about this one or not, but I just love this mascara so much that I had to mention it in my August favorites. And I'm continuing to buy the travel size of this mascara, and I'll tell you why. This is the Roller Lash by Benefit, and I believe the small size is like $12. The full size is, I think, $24. This small size lasts me as long as a full-size mascara normally would. So I'm sure if I got the bigger size, it would last me like twice as long as this, but, you know, girl on a budget. I have been continuing to get the travel size. Okay, I'm gonna come in close. This is like 1.5 coats of mascara, okay? If I do a full 2 to 3 coats, I seriously look like I have false lashes on. And I'm not someone that wears fake lashes. I don't really like them. I don't like the feel of them. I just don't like how they look on me, I guess, or maybe I'm lazy. I don't know. I just don't really wear false lashes. I would like to start getting into them. I guess I just don't know like what styles to get or like which ones would look good on me, because I've worn them in the past for like theater shows and stuff when I've performed, and like they look good, but sometimes I just don't want to look too like false, I guess. Like I see other people wear false lashes and I'm like, oh my god, like they look so good. Like you would never even know that they were fake lashes, but like when I wear them, I feel like I look ridiculous. So this mascara for me does the job. Like I obviously have like really natural makeup on today and barely anything at all, but I'm still super happy with how my lashes look. Like even my bottom lashes, look how long they look. My bottom lashes don't look like this. I'm telling you, it's the mascara. And it comes in, I think, brown and black. I obviously like have black, and I'm telling you, I love the way my lashes look. I'm super satisfied, and the mascara that I was using for such a long time, the Max Factor X Masterpiece mascara, has finally been discontinued, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, that is the best mascara I've ever used, and finally I found something comparable that works just as good, if not better. So very happy with this. The next product that I am loving right now, I have it on my eyes right now. I did talk about this before already in a haul, but now that I'm using it, I can tell you how much I love it. This is the Morphe 9C eyeshadow palette. I believe these are exclusive to Ulta, and I will tell you why I feel like I figured that out. I had jumped from Ulta to Ulta to Ulta trying to find this once I saw that these were in store, and they kept getting sold out. So I went online on Morphe's website, and these are not anywhere to be found. So I'm pretty sure that these are exclusive to Ulta. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I could not find them anywhere on the site. So this is the eyeshadow palette. This is the Jewel Crew eyeshadow palette, and I love every single color in this palette. The ones I've been using the most are Rich Girl, Stone Fox, Rose Quartz and Purple Rain. I actually have Purple Rain and Rose Quartz on my eyes today. This eyeshadow palette is not only pigmented, it's easy to use, it's easy to blend. This can be used for someone who is just starting off in makeup and wants to know how to pull together an eye look, or someone that has a bunch of makeup that is an expert that just wants a perfectly coordinated palette to add to their collection. I could take this on vacation and not need any other eyeshadow palette. Like, you could create so many different looks. You can create like simple looks, or you can create a really cool like blown out orangey smoky eye. Like, you could do a shimmery look, you could do an all matte look. There's so many different things you could do with this palette. I absolutely love it. I had been wanting to add more oranges and purples into my makeup routine, and this palette, oh hey girl, this palette allows me to do just that. What I've been really loving lately is, you guys know my routine with my Lorac Pro palette. I do like a kind of like a bronzy look every day. I have been putting Stone Fox in my crease along with like the espresso color and things like that, and it just pulls the whole look together and kind of opens my eyes a little bit more, because you know when you wear like darker colors, sometimes it can have the effect of like a closed eye, or like making your eyes look smaller. Adding just a little bit of that burnt orange in my crease along with like my transition shades that I do, it just makes the look pop even more, and I've been loving to do that. I do that pretty much now whenever I wear that bronzy look that I do. I just love this palette, and this palette was only like $12 or $13. Okay, need I say no more. So the last thing that I want to talk about that I've been loving for the month of August are these Invisibobble hair tie things. My best friend Brittany had gotten some of these, and she gave me a pack to try out, and they do come in a pack of 3. My mom already took one from me, so now I'm left with 2. And I just love these so much. I didn't really know about them too much. I had heard about them when I worked at the salon years ago, but I just like didn't really, I don't know, I just didn't think to try them. I love these hair ties so much for a number of reasons. One, they're cool. They're cool looking. I think they're really cool looking. 2, you could put this in your hair and it's not gonna break your hair or damage your hair. It's easy to take out. I like that too. They stretch for the time being and then go back to their original size. You know how like hair ties, like you wear them so many times, they get like super stretched out or they break or whatever. I have worn this same one. I haven't even touched this one yet. I have worn this same one all month, and like it looked a little big because I had it on my wrist a little bit ago, but after a couple days it like literally goes back to its original size. I love it. You could like do your hair in a bun. You could do anything with your hair that you would with a hair tie with these. And I don't know, I just think it looks cuter on my wrist too, instead of having like a hair tie. I don't know, I love these so much. And I used to wear my hair up to bed all the time, like up, and then, you know, just from like hearing different things and learning different things, I had heard and learned that like wearing your hair up to bed, like on top of your head, is not good because it creates breakage underneath here. And I will tell you, I do have pieces that are shorter now in the back, and I honestly feel like it's because I put my hair up for so many years. So now when I go to bed, if I do want to wear my hair up, I put this in and I do only like 2 wraps, and it keeps my hair in place all night without damaging it. I just love these so much. I literally want them in every color possible, so I'm gonna be doing that soon. But if you are someone that likes to put your hair up or just wants an alternative to a hair tie, I would get these. I can't live without them now. I just love them, so yeah. So that is it, you guys. That is my August favorites of the month. Like I said, I didn't have anything that I tried that I just didn't like, so sorry if you were looking for some things that I didn't like. I just liked everything this month. So let me know if you also want to see an updated brow routine. I know about a year ago I posted a video on like how I do my brows with, you know, a brow pencil and whatever, but since I have, you know, a different way of doing my brows now, if you would like to see an updated brow routine, I would love to show you guys that. So just let me know if that's something that you would want to see. But other than that, happy Labor Day. Enjoy your day off if you are off work today, and if you are working today, enjoy that time and a half. Girl, make that coin. So yeah, that's it for me, and I will see you guys soon.